Back again, day 13. Want to talk about name, image, and likeness for a quick second here today. That is, if you've heard of like college NIL deals and things like that, they're like purchasing almost name, image, likeness so they can get paid. Now, I'm not talking specifically about that, but I'm talking about for you, or more so like for me, potentially for you. You have to be very careful of your name, image, and likeness. You only get one name, you only get one face, you only get one body. Like you only get one likeness in a way. You could always make like a stage name or something like that. But if you're somebody like myself, right? You're building a small business, you're building a product, you're building whatever, and you're trying to market yourself through your name, and people are starting to associate your product with your name and your skills with your name, your image, and your likeness. You have to be very careful. You can't get into situations where you are selling that too generously. Like obviously if you're doing like content for somebody and you're doing like a brand deal, like that's one thing, but be very careful of that because there are a lot of times where if you start to enter into any of those agreements, and it doesn't have to be even, like a quick example is like Bryson DeChambeau, if you're familiar with golf. Apparently, Live Golf owns his YouTube channel. It's huge. Like people love it. Um, I don't know the specific details. We don't need to go into the specific details of that. But the point is, like something, if you're building an asset like that, that's your name, it's tied to your NIL, then you have to be very careful and not let that go, slip into the wrong hands or just sell that because you can really only get one of those for the most part, right? So just something to think about today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.